welcome back for another dose on how you can stay productive all year round, have multiple things to be proud of by the end of this year, all because you decided to take yourself and your craft seriously and invest in this digital 12-week year planning method. I'm telling you, it works. It's gonna work. We're gonna make it work. Now, last week we created our initial big picture template where we thought about and laid out all of our big goals that we want to have accomplished by the end of December this year. In this video, we'll be breaking down each month by month and prioritizing those goals to decide which ones we're going to accomplish first and which ones we're going to be carving out time for in each quarter. Take a dose of mine, all I ever wanted life. There's another type of high, a different kind of ride. Now, if you're not familiar with what a quarterly calendar is it essentially is when you take 3 months and create your goal as if those 3 months make up your year. The idea is that every 3 months you're accomplishing the goals that you're carving out for yourself, and by the end of the year, you've had multiple accomplishments accounted for. My theory is that we know that it takes about 66 days to form a habit, right? So by incorporating this Q1 calendar method into our daily lives, we're going to start building habits that will build and compound as we move throughout the year. I know for myself, one of my goals is to save $50,000 by the end of this year. Now, I know that it is attainable, but in order to do that, I have to back into, well, each month, I need to be earning an extra $2,000 on top of what I'm already earning in order to accomplish this goal. And so the goals that I have set up in January are different from the goals that I have set up in December, because in January, I'm just getting used to the habit of obtaining more income, of saving more, of managing my money better so that I can accomplish these goals that I have set up for myself. Now, that is just an example, but the list goes on and on and on. Now, let's get into it. Now, we're going to be going back to that same bigger picture template that we were using last week. I took the time to customize my template, and I seriously recommend that you do as well. Once you get back to the template, we are going to duplicate a page, but we're not going to keep all of the same things on this page. But if you did customize your template, this gives you the ability to keep your customization and still change up the individual pages. Now, you want to get rid of all of those individual little boxes because now we're going to create our calendar. Using the square shape in Elements, I'm going to be showing you how to create a simple template that you can use for any calendar moving forward. Your first step is to minimize that small box and then duplicate it into 5 extra rows. When you're done with that, you should have something that looks like this. Now, by holding down the Shift button and pressing those individual boxes, you're able to group them all together. Once they're all grouped together, now you can duplicate these boxes to create 7 rows to represent each day of the week. You'll just want to move them around and place them accordingly on your screen. But once you're done, you have a full-fledged calendar. And if you press Shift and all of these individual columns, now you can group this entire calendar together so it's one big template that moves. Once you create this template, you'll want to duplicate it 12 times to represent each month of the year. Now, I did customize my template further by color coordinating each quarter. Now, I will admit that the most time-consuming piece of this part is filling in each individual day and then going back to fill in your pre-planned schedule. This is the part where you want to fill in any doctor's appointments, your scheduled time at work, and just anything that you have going on throughout the month that you already know. Go ahead and put it on this calendar so you can see everything at a glance. And then from there, we can go ahead and start planning around these premeditated dates. I also went back to create a page that clearly stated what my goals were for my Q1 season. So January, February, and March had 3 individual goals. And based on what I wanted to accomplish for each month, allow for me to back in the time necessary to accomplish these goals. For example, one of my main goals is to earn 100,000 followers as a community on any of my social media platforms by the end of this year. Now, essentially what this means is I will have to average at least 9,000 followers a month in order to reach that goal specifically. And I figured in order to gain 9,000 people as an active community, I have to be posting consistently. To post consistently, I have to schedule time to shoot my content, edit it, and post it out on its respective schedule. So as you can see, it's more than just saying I want to be a full-time content creator. Like, there are steps that get you closer to actually accomplishing the goal. And this is where we're going to come back and write them all down so we can see at a glance exactly what we're supposed to be doing every single day. Once you're done with your template, you should have something that looks like this for your Q1 season. My year looks like this after color coordinating. And as you can see, I've set up 3 separate goals for my Q1 season, and I've allotted the time to back into it. In our next video, we'll go into our weekly wins so that we can hold ourselves accountable on a weekly basis. I'm rooting for you. I know you can do it. Just stay consistent, stay positive, stay disciplined. It's only the 3rd week of January, but you got this, okay? We just got to stay strong, stay resilient, stay consistent. That's really it. And by June, we're going to see a difference. I'm already speaking it into existence. Yo, did I just bars? Or I'm along this journey right here with you, okay? Because I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish too. Okay, I'm trying to get my artwork out there. I want to get my music out there. I'm a single mother. I'm still in school, working a full-time job. Like, we have things going on over here, okay? Never stagnant, never boring, but easily overwhelmed because it's so much going on. This has truly helped me to relax a little bit and not only throw all of my anxieties on God, but relinquish a lot of the kin keeping that my brain holds onto this device that is meant for that type of information. I appreciate you guys for planning with me, and I hope that the tips you're learning here are helpful in your journals. Please let me know how you feel about the information that's being given. Is it helpful? Is it not? Is there more that I could be going into detail with? Let me know. Fill me in on the comments, because you help me and I'm gonna help you. I want to help out as much as I can. So if you guys have questions, please leave them in the comments below. Also, reach out to me in my DMs. I'm very active on social media, so if you follow me and you're engaging, I will follow back. I am very big on building a genuine and authentic community that is founded on respect and support. So I am here to show up for myself, but also show up for my community. Like I told you, I want to do this full time. So that is where we're headed. Take as much or as little of a dose as you need, but please promise me you'll keep coming back for more. I will catch you next time on Dose of Madison. Bye. Take a dose of mine, all I ever